Hello, traders. Welcome to the Sunday stream.
It's time for Power Hour.
We got the last 60 minutes of the week, so we got a weekly candle close coming, as well as that daily. As you can see, Bitcoin's down about $500, still below the key levels, all of them, including like a local supply line from that high from earlier, or it was September, late September. So yeah, I mean, and I really like, I think today it should just be about altcoins, because most of the week we're not talking about altcoins that much. But dude, like we're looking at SYN. Someone requested a little while ago, and dude, this thing, I don't care if it's up 3% now. Like, this is it, dude. If you're some sort of range-bound trader on any market, this is when someone goes long. This is when someone buys and sets a strategic stop loss. And this has over 200% upside on it if it's just going to repeat history in the range. I mean, the sellers have tried to break this range for the greater part of 3 months. An entire quarter, the sellers have failed to catch any follow through after breaking the range, and now you've recaptured it. You've got forms of confirmation on the right shoulder that there's accumulation. RSI is poised for way higher levels. Positive memo is just building. You have an alert set up above 53.5 cents, because if you hear that beep, this is like insane. Like the crazy things that can happen above this level. I mean, 3 different times now. So, and now we have like a completed M shape, inverse head and shoulders. It's just, your probability of upside is at its highest on stuff like this, right? If we're only looking for an edge, this is the strongest, most powerful edge you could ever dream of. Maybe a 3 rising valleys, at the completion zone of an M shape could be maybe a little better, but this is so good. So we're starting the stream with an S coin, but it's not just this S coin. There are other S coins too that are just poised, man. So let's go to Bitcoin, I guess. Yeah, 62.7, whatever. Still just a bunch of lower highs, but no longer with the lower lows. Not yet. So I mean, the sellers aren't even able to test 58.4, and you've got forms of confirmation. You can see 1 and 2 here. But, it doesn't mean anything until they're breaking all the resistance, which they haven't done yet. So we're just in this purgatory where it's like, hey, really cool to see sellers try and fail so much. But if the sellers fail and they relent and the buyers take over, it is now the objective of the buyers to be taking out key levels from history, local overhead resistance, right? Time to make higher highs. So if they don't do that, then okay, there clearly isn't enough demand, and then the sellers can just take back over and push this thing right back down. So after one low and a second low, it's time. It's time to see some sort of, this week, maybe next week, a break of 63.588, 64.9, and to head to 69K. Yeah, but understand, like, it's very easy to own Bitcoin above 57.5, right? That's the way we're playing it. We're playing the halvening, we're playing the election year, we're playing seasonality, the quarter, Q4. We're playing all that, and its historical trend being so good. So it's close to 60 for the entry, stop loss 57K, and take profits minimum 69, 70K. That's target. That'd be maybe target 1. Target 2 is going to be like all-time highs, 74K. Target 3 is going to be in the 80s. Target 4 is going to be in the 90s, if not 100K. So that's it. That's all we can do now, because we don't act like we know where an asset's going like so many people. We just are, we have a trading plan, and the trading plan has not been invalidated yet. So we're still in the asset until it fails, or until we start taking profit because it's hitting those levels. Okay, so yeah, SYN live. This is Bitcoin, the redheaded stepchild. But Cool. Not much is going on this weekend, right? Yesterday was the highest daily candle close since September 30th. So we had the highest daily candle close yesterday of October. We're about 2 weeks in. And today you pull back. You're still at that 200-day simple moving average. It's so real, right? But I just feel pretty good about, you know, okay, we up thrusted through it. Then we back tested it bearishly. Rejected it, we sold off, but then right here, same low, and then you're rallying, you're right back at it. I don't think that's as weak or as bearish as you'd think, right? You keep testing it, eventually they'll break it, especially if the context is these lows are substantially higher than the back test of all back tests that was pretty much the causation of constructing that trading plan at 60K, owning Bitcoin off this event, this technical event that is so freaking real. I mean, undeniable level. 2021, it's the place. It's the support. So you're still just off that, waiting for resolution. Okay, so I wish there was more talk. We can look at the weekly if you want. The weekly is meh, big meh. See, it's like gonna close lower than last week, but still above 58.4, 57.5. That's everything on the weekly too. I mean, here on your weekly close in April, it was like 60K. You're still above that. Yeah, so I wish we could come in and be like, dude, it's like a major engulfing candle, follow through candle. It's not. It's really nothing. But you can clearly see the level respect. I mean, it's either 58.4 or 65K, and a lot of intra-week price action in between there. A lot of wicks. So still losing negative momentum. We have not seen positive momentum on Bitcoin since April. Oh my God, it's like a desert. It's a drought. Waiting for this. I mean, it just continue. I mean, it is the lowest level of negative momentum we've seen on Bitcoin on the weekly, technically, since April 29th. So pretty cool there. So you just think after such a long period of time with the negative Momo and nearing neutral again, you think that resolution's coming, whether it's up or down. Extremely neutral on the weekly RSI. You're just 52, whatever. Okay. What's the 3-day look like? I don't, 3-day. Looks fine to me. Nothing really sticking out as bad. Nah, I got no problems here. Going for, well, we got a day and an hour, but yeah, everything's good, man. You're still in Bitcoin, still waiting to get stopped out. That's it. You're in Solana, waiting to get stopped out or for it to play out. Let's just look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum 3 days, pretty insane. Because, like, wow, the 3-day 200 simple moving average, trading above it. Recapturing, trading above, staying above. Anything above 2,400, long enough, you got a good target of probably 2,900. I think that would be, like, the level. So if they're going to do the thing, like one low and then this is it, dang, man. See, the thing is, you have a lot of downside and it could still be fine for maybe a type 2 return, but dang, it'd be really strong if they're gonna bottom it here and put the type 2 in so much higher. So daily, and of course,
since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Okay, yeah, so above 2,400, 2,900 is the target. Below 2,400, 2,120 is the target. It's kind of like that for now. Almost could be like, yeah, it's like ascending triangle behavior a little bit, where you got like a sell wall at like 2,700. You got one valley, the second valley, the third valley, one low, a higher low, and a higher low again. Accumulation. Rule of 3. Like that. Solana's doing it too. Let me show you here, okay? Oh, hidden bullish divergence is very real. This is what's interesting, right? You have a low and a higher low, and higher levels of negative momentum, and it's neutral. It's like it's reset. Momentum has reset, so it's like resolution time. But it's implied continuation up to upside. I'm just saying, I mean, it could fail, right? But I'm just saying, that is what the oscillator on the daily is telling you. Impending price action, continuation, the upside on Ethereum. Above a level, But like the failure from sellers to break the level a couple times is good. It's probably decent price action. I like the failure to breach into the bearish control zone too. With being such a bad trend, it's like, no, they're not letting it go below 40 really. I like that. Very neutral, 50 on the RSI. Okay, but Solana is like where the cake is. Like, oh my God, I can't even believe this. So, they could take it to 130 and still probably be the same story here, but you got a low, you got a second low, and now you got that third valley. Proportionate to the second to the first. Very symmetrical looking valleys. Also, momentum reset on the MACD histogram. RSI right at neutral. You got to wonder if they are really putting in the third valley, that means resolution would be after the third valley. So big impulse up or down. But it's like, hey, if they're on the third valley, failing to see 130 again, that's a subtle sign of strength. Yeah, sellers tried. Whoa, they did such a good job. 133.48. They didn't see 130, as they just did in September, a month ago. In my opinion, that's good. Too much demand. That's the theory here. So we might be poised, man. We might be poised. This is the next, if this is it, you're probably not putting in a fourth valley is what I'm saying. So it's either we're about to collapse or we're about to go to 190 off the third valley. It's pretty good, man. I mean, whatever. This just increases our probability. It doesn't mean, oh my God, it's definitely going up, man. It doesn't. What is that? Next week is the 42nd week of the year. Statistically, there has only been 2 red 42nd weeks since 2013. Well, that's a nice stat. Oh my God, dude, you work for ESPN or something? Beautiful. So all you can do is be allocated properly with the structures that are implying upside. That's all you can do is be allocated. If you're not allocated, you'll miss the Jesus candle, the resolution, which is the impulse, because you're consolidating. We've been consolidating, man, since August, beginning of August, and now it's mid-October. So you're either, saying, I understand the rule of 3. I respect the rule of 3. I've seen it so many times play out where it's time. It's time to own Solana. It's been time, really, since the trade setup, the spring back test of high quality. Fair merit looking A. But yeah, okay, it's pretty exciting, but no motion, whatever, just cool structures. And you got this across crypto. There are certainly different ones doing similar stuff with the 3 valleys. Real quick, BNB down 1%, just kind of neutral, maybe a higher low, but it doesn't stick out as beautiful as maybe Solana or Sin or Avalanche, right? Just saying local structures. It would be way cooler if they had BNB, if they had taken BNB down to 510. I'd have loved that, because the stars would have aligned, been trade set up and everything, because it'd be a proportionate third valley to the second to the first. It'd be very symmetrical looking. This is probably a little too shallow. So, I mean, we can just continue monitoring it. It's cool, but look, we come here, we congregate here for some, financial market updates. Cool, but really, at the deep end of this stream, we're looking for trade setups. We're looking for actionable structures, key levels, good context, bullish divergence. We're looking for all those things. So, but the key levels are us identifying structures that are good at key levels is how we're able to manage our risk optimally. So therefore, we're able to construct an awesome trading plan. It's just really tough to do it right here because it's not at those key levels. Yeah, so it's okay though, because Solana and some altcoins. XRP, I don't care about this crap, dude. I'm just, oh, wow, I have finite money. I'm not putting it in XRP most likely. I'm putting it in Solana. I'm putting it in Bitcoin. Might even be putting it in Ethereum. I'm just not going to put it in. I don't think XRP is going to outperform any of those assets. I put my money in ENR on the stock market than I would XRP. It just doesn't speak to me. It just never speaks to me. Look at it, dude. It's a heart rate monitor. And it hasn't made a higher high. Hasn't made a higher high since July of 2023. That's real. I mean, I guess you can't call that a higher high. That's the same freaking high. All these same freaking highs are all lower than this high. This high is the same high as this high. Both of these highs are lower than this high. Yep. Hadn't made a higher high in a year and a half. But continue. You know, enjoy your cult, man. They have, you know, free drinks and peanuts. I know. Pizza parties. If you're really a cult member, you know, you probably get a keychain. But you're not going to make any money. You haven't made money. It's been years. Get wrecked. Storj moved 2%. What? I mean, like, dude, we don't care about... Okay, Storj, it's been in our mind. Storj is poised for higher prices on the weekly since September, mid-September. Like, we don't care about... I don't care about the intraday price action of these S coins, because they're going to swing like crazy. They're going to swing so much. If you monitor them too much, you're going to be like, I think I should get out. Oh my God, I got to sell. It's scary, dude. No, you got to, like, stick to the weekly on these. Have your construct your trading plan and stick to the plan. Because if you don't stick to your trading plan, you are subject to get wrecked by this market, because the swings are so volatile. I'm talking about someone talking about Storj. Oh boy, you know, it's probably pulled back. Everything's pulled back a little bit. Okay, but guess what? They didn't tell you. Going for the highest daily candle close on Storj since July 29th. The third valley, the hidden bullish divergence in the third valley, proportionate swing lows to the previous lows. It is a beautiful structure, man. Beautiful. I mean, this is artwork. Whoever this composite operator is, I want to shake their freaking hand, man. I want to go hang out with them and party with them. Legit, because they're doing it so perfectly. But it was this all came later, the third valley, but on the weekly it's been there. Dude, look what they're doing on the weekly, man. The signal candle is upon us. Okay, so we knew, yes, you're above 35 cents. You completed the M shape. The M shape, remember, it took over a year, an entire year for this shark pattern to complete. The size of a gas giant, Uranus, okay? A Uranus-sized bullish shark pattern, and it just so happens that the context is brilliant, where they violated this key level from history on the X point, and then this huge run happened, and then we went to the D point, and the D point just happened. The 886 just happened to present itself at the level where historically
Can
God
you check
candles
like,
occur.
Please? Deep crab
You
and
just
bullish
own it
weekly.
and you wait,
I feel
man,
this
to
is
get
going to be
stopped
the
out,
mother of
or
all
for
short
wow, oh my God, my
squeeze.
portfolio's increased tremendously. Anonymous, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 20, man. Yeah, of course we'll look at LAC, dude. It was awesome. Then it dumped, and then it was awesome again. Yeah, dude. Again, that's a weekly trade. That's like you just again. You have to just all right. I enter immediately after entering position. I just set my stop loss up, and that's it. You have OCOs. You can do everything. That's amazing. But most people don't have that. But LAC, you just gotta own it. Have your stop. If you get stopped out, it sucks. Take on minimal losses. You move on. But if it succeeds in the coming, like it could take like a couple months. That one's a weekly trade, dude. This is a weekly trade on Storj, chat. But guess what's about to happen in 35 minutes? We'll be confirming a bullish engulfing candle, going for the highest weekly candle close since July 22nd. That's the signal. That signal candle on the weekly, engulfing. Positive MOMO building. It's perfect. Reaching above 50 on the RSI, pretty nice. But this is it. If you don't take action here, I don't like. What's your plan? Like, if you're not longing like an asset where it hits a level for a while and consolidates there, just like it is now, what do you do? Oh, well, what I do is I kind of wait till it hits resistance, and then it's like, yeah, then I'll do something else. It's like, this is how you do it. This is the only way. So. Wait for it. 75 cents if you give it enough time. But hey, if things get crazy, I mean, like 83 cents, you just never know. If they break 75 cents, what can happen? Like 117, 163. This is a comet. It takes years for this to develop, because think about how it has to develop, right? You have to first create these levels, and then you have to go through these boom bust cycles that take a long time, and then they have to bottom out, and then it's like you're the same price you were sitting at since May of 2022 right now, pretty much. Yeah, for sure. But the difference between May of 2022 and now is predictable, researched, studied patterns, predictable patterns. That's here now. Forms of accumulation, spring back test to spring, what we know about that. This is it, man. Storj is the dream. Just come back and thank me, okay? Just be sure to like come back when we're at 75 cents in the next 3 months and be like, dude, thanks. Thanks for the education, because this stream's about, you know, investing in yourself. Like, I'm trying to teach you this stuff so you don't need me, but you stick around because it's fun. It's fun to identify this stuff together. Or it's like you're just looking at an asset and you come in here and you're like, hey, what do you think about this? And it's like, well, this looks great. And then you thought it looked great too, based on the things you learned by investing in yourself. And it's like, and that's how TA works. Around the world, they're doing the same things. Bots are programmed, same way. Thank you, Georgetown. What's up, Starscream? Waj. What's up, Brad? Dow Jones. WebDev. Terry T's. Oh, it's good to Maya. What's up, no Guz here, dude. What happened to Tesla? Tesla hit the pattern completion zone of a bearish W shape and a key resistance where historically you reverse there, and then it reacted bearish golden candle, and then you had an event, and the event, the free market hated it, and then it dumped again. But it's okay. Above 200, 205, Tesla's fine. All right, Storj. That's your weekly, man. Well, wait. Let's check up on some of these other ones that aren't doing too great today. But hey, man, GRT looked a lot worse earlier this week. My God, at one time this week, it was at 14.7 cents. But now, it's the same type of thing, man. You got 1, 2, 3 valleys, and it just happens that the third valley is a 886 bullish Gartley. Again, this might take 3+ months to play out, but patience is the only way to make money on something like this. How many times I gotta say that? Baba, you can't make money if you're impatient. You're just freaking out every day because it's volatile. Same thing with GRT. You gotta stick to the structure on the weekly. Look at this, man. Look at this. Holy crap. Understand? Okay, so what's about to happen? GRT is about to have its lowest level of negative momentum since, I mean, I guess, April 22nd.
The Goat Mitch just put along on Storj. I'll thank you later.
Be more, thanks for the 5. If you'd have just bought Storj when the weekly trade setup was posted September 19th, you'd be up 7 cents. Which isn't much yet, but stuff, yeah. It's just the beginning, man. Just the beginning. GRT, just the beginning for Storj, just the beginning for... Oh, and the daily's starting to look even better now. Like, daily's like, I don't know. Now we got like, whoa, we got like a higher low. They're like pivoting this thing on GRT. What? And I got that right here. It's like, dude, more than before. Falling wedge breakout. It's one last little pesky 16.4, 17.4 resistance, and then 23.25 cents on Dick. So you're talking like, if they're just able to break from where we are right now, if they're able to just break the that last level, we got like, my God, man, like 40% upside. It's just, and that's just not a big deal anyway. That's not, you know, okay, 618s. How about like, you know, up here at 34 cents for a traditional falling wedge Fibonacci target? This is just the level, man. 886s, bullish patterns, breaking out of bullish patterns, higher lows consecutively. This is the dream. I mean, are you kidding me? Look, do I even need this? Probably not. But hey, if you want to add inverse insult injury for sellers and bears, you got hidden bullish divergence on this third valley. Wombo combo, man. Yeah. So optimism is allowed with these structures, that it did not take a minute or two. This was gut-wrenching. A gut-wrenching long period. Just think about GRT, 70 days of nuts flat. 70 days of a bottoming base getting put in. 70 days at the 88% retrace from October 2023 to that high. which was another event in itself. I mean, that took, my God, that took 290 days. These things don't come around often, and they're here right now because you're lucky. We're very fortunate to be at this moment in the space-time continuum right now, okay? We'll look back in a few months and be like, gosh dang it, dude, I wish I could go back to October 13th. I'm so stupid. Why did I not just understand how much time it took for these structures to develop? And now they're completing because we know the rule of three, third valleys. 3 times, resolution's coming. First time, we don't know. Second time, oh, nice confirmation low. You got a rally, you got a higher high than the previous side. Very nice. But now you're getting a higher low for it's the third valley. My God, man. Okay. And then we look at like another, like the V channel, it's down 2%. Not really doing as well, man. It's not doing great right now. But it's still, again, just oscillating near the pattern completion zone of this, again, year-large bullish bat pattern, and it's all happening just like Storj at a key level from history. As long as you're above 2 cents, life is good. Life is good. You're not getting a signal candle this week like you are on Storj. Storj is showing, hey man, this is it. Be more, it is right there. You can see. Yeah, we can. Not a great day for altcoins outside of Blur Coin and Storj and IOTA. Yeah, not many up today. That's fine. Yeah, not so amazing, really. I mean, if they pivot it here, we got a higher low. Our first higher low. The low, the lower low, slightly lower left 3 times. Now a higher low, hopefully, will come in. Yeah, let's look at Dogecoin. This is an active trade setup, chat. You can talk about rule of 3. We're here. It's time. I mean, you got hidden bullish divergence on the third valley, too. Like this is like, hey man, if you care at all, you own Doge right now. Like, when do I ever say that either? When am I ever like, hey man, it's time to own Doge? Never, like almost never. And I'm like doing it now, and it's like, okay, you can do whatever you want, man. Not financial advice, but resolution's coming on the third valley with the hidden bullish divergence, and the recapturing of the key level, the bullish and golden candle still extremely active. Just as of today, they're testing 11 cents as support. This is not a joke, man. This is such a real level from 2022. Multiple times. It's been support. It's been resistance. They're back testing it, confirming it as support. Look at that sell-off. That was a big-time sell-off, and all they could do, another higher low. Again, we're at this very rare moment in the space-time continuum where we're like, it's actionable. Optimum risk management right now. Right now, October 13th. Happy birthday, Mom, right? But this is it. All I can say is this is it and it's time. And like, see what happens is if we get this week some bullish impulse off this, it gets to just 12 cents. It's up a lot, but not that much yet, because we're thinking 15, 18 cents eventually. It's going to be too far away to manage risk appropriately. You're testing support today. See, this is when I wish that we had thousands of people watching us, opposed to when Doge is at 17, 18 cents. Then the thousands of people are watching, and they're like, what should I do? What should I do? It's like, you should go buy it right at resistance right now, so I can sell to you, and you can be exit liquidity. I wish all those thousands of people would be watching right frickin' now, because this is the most important time you could ever dream of. And it's seasonal, which is so great. Q4, post-halvening year, election year. Does Storj or Storj, or is it Storj or Dorj look better? They both look incredible because they're both on the third valley. They're both showing hidden bullish divergence. They're both regarding key levels of support. I guess Doge would be like the best like, remember, Storj 40 cents was the entry. It's 47 cents now. Doge is like, this is the entry. So I would say probably Doge. If you're looking to go long fresh on an altcoin today, it's probably Doge, not Storj. That's up 3+% today, but up like probably 15% from the entry or more. So this is it, man. This is it. Hard to manage risk on Storj at this point. It's harder. It's like breaking the 200. It's, you know, up a crap load in 5 days. It's been on a win streak, right? You can't. You enter now, it's like you're asking to take on short-term losses. You know, like at least probability's higher. But here, Doge is like easy to set up a stop loss, obviously, right? Look where the gray line is. Look where the swing low is. You're right there. This is the one. If you're asking about Storj and Doge, I'd probably be talking Doge. US dollar tether .d is spooky, is it? This is a dream, man. This is it. This is why you're watching the stream, right? I mean, pretty much in the end, like, hey man, let's invest in ourselves, right? But hey, give me fish. I want fish. Here's fish, the Doge fish. Total, Jonathan, you okay, man? You have a good weekend. Oh my God, did you see the Oregon Ohio State game, the Tennessee Florida game, the Alabama South Carolina game? Did you see the Ole Miss LSU game? Holy crap!
I like turtles.
But not for me. Just cool, just hanging out. You know, no movement today. Down a little bit. Whatever. Still, gotta break 2.3 trillion. You're breaking 2.3 trillion. That means Bitcoin's breaking 64.9, and that's wonderful. So, how about Shiba? Well, hold on. Do we have a actual weird request for anonymous on LAC? You know, whatever. One sec. Lord. Hold on a sec.
Mitch, can you look at RSR or Ethena and give me your opinion on how much of an S coin they are or if they're utility coins?
Be more, just look above my 59 jersey. If you could just do that, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for the 10. Yep, so Lithium Americas Corp. This is a trade setup. Above 262 is the most maximum upside you could ever get. It never got taken out. Why 262? I'll show you. 262. Oh, going back to 2014, 2016, but you know, 19. But look what happens sometimes when they spring back test of spring.
Joe/used Binance.
Just did
I
that on
know
LAC.
it's a scam, but thoughts? Thank you, sir. Appreciate all the analysis and knowledge. Hey, how about a look back on Quantum QBTS held 88 cents and flew back to 98. Thanks for everything. Someday the normies will come to the dojo again for some roundhouse kicking.
DeMills, thank you so much for the 20. Be more, thank you for the 10. Sharknado, thank you for the 2069. We'll certainly get to those. Really appreciate y'all supporting this 100% crowdsourced stream. Hype in the chat. And I'm telling you, the consequences of buyers recapturing a key level from history and then reconfirming it as support can be unfathomable. And you just did it. You literally, you got the class accumulation too. Like you got all these, it's so pretty. I mean, it looks better on like the 12 hour, but the fact that they're doing this, we got a mega engulfing candle. It's not even the daily. Like the daily is okay, but the weekly, this is it, man. Oh my God, what they've done. You got the bullish engulfing candle, the break, the hook, and then the go candle. Look at the volume on that. Wow. And so what we're doing is we're not playing a accumulation structure. We're not playing, well, you know, maybe the daily, right? That smaller one, but we're not playing it on the weekly for sure. We're playing like pure exhaustion. We're playing pure exhaustion on a harmonic optimum price at a key inflection point from history. Super like advanced. I mean, like that's not easy, man. You gotta, but I mean, that's type 1, and then the type 2 is much lower. but you have this extreme divergence. I mean, if you look at bullish divergence on the weekly like this, good luck ignoring that. If you ignore that, you're asking to miss out or to get destroyed as a short seller. That is on the weekly, man. It's very rare you get that. It takes so much. I mean, think about how long it took from February 5th to August 5th. Most of the year for this to develop, and now it's here. It's like, okay, we're gonna play that and the price action correlation to the 2014 peak, right? That's what we're playing. And so you got target 678 probably, or at least 650. So that's lack. Can't say we're buying at premium. My God, this is like beyond value. This is value within value with extreme exhaustion from sellers and good. And it's all happening at a key level so we can manage our risk optimally. That's your lack. Anonymous, thank you so much, dude. Hold on. We got 18 minutes till the weekly and daily close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. Cautious optimism has returned to this market. It doesn't matter what sentiment is. The structures are telling us that there will be hype in the chat. Impending hype in the chat. Implied on weekly time scales on a multitude of cryptos. And I guess LAC too. And ENR. Okay. Feel like it's going to be the mother of all short. We don't know. I don't expect anything. All I'm doing, right? Entry, stop loss, let it ride. Until we get close enough to target 1, then we start, okay, we're going to shave a little off the stop limit and add to the limit sell at the target. So we don't act like we know. I don't know it'll play out. I just sure as heck know what price action correlation, divergence, all that stuff is. Key levels, I know about all that. So I think you have a much, much greater than 50% chance of upside next. So okay, I'll be more. I see you putting 15 in. Let me go to Joe, to the US dollar tether for DeMills real quick, because that's next on deck. Joe, well, I think we've been here before. Oh yeah, it's interesting-ish, yeah. I mean, on the weekly kind of maybe. Scam, but yeah, okay, they listed it, and then, you know, obviously the developers were scammers, right? They listed it and they offloaded their position immediately. And all the people that were not insiders or the people that developed this scam, they got destroyed. That's it. So it's like, do I really want to own an asset like that? Not really. But if we're just going to go by technicals and for the sake of education, yes, education, we could try to discuss, like, it's a GRT-ish, right? Where you got one valley, the second, the third, it's visible on the weekly. And you got a big old 886, right, from the previous major lows, right here, low to high. What'd you do? I mean, exceeded. You went to 98% retrace. But all this, you know, structural development is occurring in the 886 area, so that's good. That's where you're normally looking for reversal structures. And you do have that. It's like OP. It's like all these other ones. Yeah, there's not much difference from Joe coin to OP coin or whatever, H-bar, I don't know, other ones. So if you want me to plot an M shape, I can. I can clearly see a bullish bat pattern. It's the bat. Look at the X, the A, the B, and then the C, and then of course the D. But again, far exceeded that 886. It hopped though, right? The other levels. Yeah. So it's like a low, a slightly lower low, then a higher low. Wait, hold on a second. Then we got like a slightly higher low again.
Can we also look at PLG Platinum Group on a 2-week? Don't zoom in unless you want to. On a 4 hours, got a dope platinum ring to go W my trade.
Anonymous, the answer is yes. We can look at PLG. You can do it, man. So again, I'll just say, like, it's a scam, but hidden bullish divergence in the third valley. Wow, it's just, you know, of course, like, forget the wick for a second, just for the sake of seeing it. The candle low close again, and then again. I mean, it's like there, right? It's like the third valley. I mean, you had Momo shift into accumulation, which a lot of these alts are doing. And then on the third valley, what's happening? You're getting that same beautiful hidden bullish divergence, impending continuation to the upside, showing positive momentum today off of that. So yeah, I mean, like, I can't be surprised if Dogecoin goes a little higher, because it looks identical to many other altcoins where we're saying it looks probable for up higher prices if you give it enough time. Give me a month, give me 2 months or 3 months. Now 43.48 cents on Dogecoin's everything. If you break that, it's going to be a pretty smooth ride to 65 cents. So target 143 cents, then 65 cents after that. You ever break that, oh my god, it's probably going to be like 84 cents. Okay, so one valley, second valley, third valley on the weekly. It's like GRT. It's not bad. Someone's accumulating. They just are. You can't make it up. Like, they can't hide that they're accumulating. All they can do is make the retraces so deep to the layman doesn't think that they're accumulating, but they certainly are. It's just very subtle with these deep retraces. There's your Dogecoin. I gotta like post this so there's evidence of like me analyzing it, you know. Dogecoin, but structures sound like the others. So one up coin not working again, go figure. God, dude, of course it's not. We got 12 minutes to the close. Enjoying the stream, the like button, the bell sub. All right, I just reset it, so it should work now, but we'll see. I guess have your alerts set up on Dogecoin. Probably gonna own the other ones before this, but that's cool, you know. The next request was QBTS for Sharknado. D-Wave, which D-Wave was okay. It's still okay. Yeah, they did the thing, right, where the M shape and the type 2 and it ran, but it just didn't quite hit the A point. You know, it happens, and then it sold off again. They're now trying to complete another M shape, like a bat pattern now. So it's all about 105. 105 breaking. History shows you exactly what happens. It goes to 168. So you want to have your alert set up at that level. But if someone wants to take a small shot, they're able. It's up 8.6% on Friday. This is a crypto related asset. This looks like Dogecoin almost, right? Like one valley, the second valley, the third valley on the weekly. Major. And then the M shape. Yeah, so it's all about 105. 105 equals 168. Why? Straight down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Almost literally every single time that 105 breaks, 168. Anytime 168 breaks, 105. So this looks like something that, I mean, right, if you're at these harmonic completions and third valleys on weeklies, like, yeah, that's like okay. I'd rather you be longing that than like all-time high Walmart with insider selling and whatever, right? Yeah, value on D-Wave. What's up, Grub Man? Looks like your Clemson Tigers did it this weekend pretty easy. Wake Forest got wrecked. That's right, David G. It is, but like whatever. Again, it's just because out of all these months and days and even years, right? There's such a small window where I'm ever able to be like, on this given day, Doge is actionable for a long, oh my God. I can't say that 98 to 99% of the times that I'm live, but today I'm able to say it, and that's like the lottery. That's so rare. So it's like, my God, dude, people, like, this is what I'm saying. People should be watching today. It is in their best interest to be watching the stream today, yesterday, or Friday, whatever, in the coming days, because we are at that sweet spot again. Just like the end of 2022, if you remember, where it was just like, I can't express to you how wonderful these setups are. And then what happened with the next few months? They were freaking gone. Platinum Group's metal, dude, it's oh my god, you know, like, been a while, but this is incredible. Yeah, like the higher low here. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. PLG highest close since July. I think you're headed to, we'll see this completed, and then you hit a target, right? You even hit the A and C point for the aggressive trader, right? My God, it did it. But then it sold off, and what'd they do? They showed us that there's somebody out there accumulating a position in PLG. There's more than before after the completion of the M shape, the extension M shape. Yeah, this is the bottom, man. Like, you're gonna take longs, you take them at bottoms, you take them at, yeah, look, 113. Look, multiple times in history, this level's also acted as an inflection point. See, October 2018, they confirmed it in 2019, and now they've done it again. So the closer you are to 111, that's, yeah, I think you're going way higher. $2 target, $2 target, and they break $2. It's based on history, probably 282. Yep, 281, 282. That's it. So above, so it's $2, and then it's 281 here. Okay, that's your PLG. I wish it was more complex. I wish it was rocket science, but this looks great. Yep, I love the more than befores, the higher lows now. Composite man showing his hand. We got less than 8 minutes till the daily and weekly close. Bitcoin just spinning its wheels around 62.8. Always a Rubik's Cube, right? But the altcoins are not the Rubik's Cube. The altcoins are like, hey man, high probability of upside impending. Now, anyone watching this stream is in the should I buy now club. None of them. No one here on a Sunday, October 13th, with the way the market is right now, that has just had not done anything in 7 months, is in here being like, should I buy now? No, everyone in here understands what's happening. This is such a rare time. It takes years for us to get so poised for impending upside. Bite avalanche, just look at it, only at 1.68% today, but I'm telling you, this structure is a godsend. I can't even express the beauty of this structure. 3 rising valleys. Confirmation line is 30.87. Once they break that, $40. So it's like 25% upside, right? They break it. 30 to 34% upside, man. This is it. I just don't know what to tell you. The third valley, the hidden bullish divergence on the third valley, after violating key levels, recapturing the key levels, and then reconfirming the validity of those key levels, and then the third valley. There's so much demand, chat, on Avalanche. These freaking sellers are unable to even test that level again. It's good. That's a subtle sign of strength. IMO. Okay, just please be aware. Public service announcement. The time to watch, the time to take action is now. In crypto, it just is, even if it fails. I just can't believe it. It's so pretty, it's so beautiful, it's so rare. And this structure took how long? This structure took from, this is like a 66-day large structure. Not that crazy, but that's over 2 months, man. Basic attention token. Look at this thing. This is freaking crazy. I mean, it hasn't really taken off yet. It may never take off, but you can't tell me this isn't the level where historically the bidders come in. The buyers say it is time to run to at least 30 to 31 cents. I mean, the history here. Ancient battleground. Ancient battleground. Not so ancient battleground. And here we are. The momentum shift into the rally, and then the valley, and then the perfect Jesus backtest on that fateful October 3rd. And then the hidden bullish divergence on the third valley. Oh my God, go figure. So max upside potential. What's the upside potential on basic attention token if this doesn't fail? If what we're witnessing actually plays out, you got 72 to 82% upside. Meh. right? Nah, not good enough. Yeah, I know. Go watch Taylor Swift, dude. Vote for George Soros. Go eat your slot from the supermarket, your processed GMO food. Okay. So I think that was the last request. Be more, what is, reserve rights or Athena? I mean, you only took 15, but I guess since these altcoins look so good, it'd be fun to just maybe look. Reserve rights. Been a while since I've been here. So I'd say probably that's the zone. So good positive price action correlation once and twice in July and August. And now you just run it up to test the key resistance zone. It's very real. If they break that, very high, much higher prices. But so you're testing resistance. You know, you put in like a bearish shooting doji star right there on October 7th. That's not really good. So again, it's not an asset that's completing a third valley with hidden bullish divergence at key inflection point from history, and it's easy to manage risk, optimum to manage risk, right? It's not like the ones we've been looking at. So it's just here, high, elevated, testing resistance as resistance, and right above that 200 moving average. That unfortunately for the swing trader that has a rule, right? It has rules, criteria. You can't long this. It's impossible to long reasonably. What would you do? Set your stop at 5.9 tenths of 1 cent? What happens if it goes to 5.2 tenths of 1 cent and bottoms and runs again randomly? It can, because there's nothing here. You can't, the framework that we use does not exist on this asset at this current time, unfortunately, right? The closer you were to 3 to 4 tenths of 1 cent, that was the area. But even on this crap, there wasn't really much. There wasn't. See, they sprung it. They never tested it as support when they recaptured it. It really wasn't great. I just don't care about this, man. So just does not stick out to me as anything special. Not good. We can't apply our framework here. Just got to hit spacebar. But yeah, it could very well go higher because crypto looks like it's all going higher. Yeah, there it is. Look on the 8s chat. Luga and the 8s.
Bruh. Is that a joint?
All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin futures is pristine. See, like on spot, we did not see 58.4 tested, but the future we did, and it was perfect. We were back above the 200 symbol moving average on futures. So futures is telling the future, meaning higher prices, IMO. 1 minute, chat, 1 minute. We're running out the clock here. 1 minute offense. But we're not running out of bounds, okay? We will just be the quarterback, run the ball up the middle, slide, and the game ends. That'll be us in 50 seconds. I don't think any of y'all got that, but whatever. And real quick, before the close, Bun Brewer, thanks so much for the 8 months continued support. Patreon/Citadel, Highest 21. Thank you so much for the 2 months renewing. Really appreciate that. And then Millborn Pink for the 11 months continued support in the Patreon/Citadel. 100% crowdsourced community. And because of people like y'all, we're able to keep it going. I'm able to, support my team. My team supports me, so I'm able to reciprocate that. So thank y'all. And here we are, 15 seconds chat to the close. Mob, okay, get wrecked, good.
Frankly, I'm depressed and ashamed.
It was a close one for a lot of people this weekend, Cautionable. All right, chat. The weekly candle has closed. So, Jesus chimes. The weekly, nothing spectacular, nothing special. Hey, we closed green, not red, so you technically didn't catch a fall through candle because we closed $1 higher than last week's close. So, yeah, other than that, though, it's so where we. So it was all a bunch of bull crap this week, right? You opened where we closed. So 7 days of intra-week price action up and down, but in the end, same price 1 week later. The good news is it is now officially UTC time, the 14th. So you know what that means, right? Did Bitcoin hit $58,000 by October 14th? Chat. Mama Ivy, member? No, we got to 58, like 8. So I was $800 safe. And I think at this point, that is I won the bet. I said on October 1st, September 30th, whatever, the bet was, I said, we will not see $58,000 and 0 cents by October 14th. And Mama Ivy said we would, and we didn't. So hype in the chat.
Hype in the chat!
Okay, so that's been live for over an hour now. U.S. oil on the new week down almost 2%. So dumping already. And it really it didn't confirm or it didn't change. Nothing changed, man, on U.S. oil. It was in a downtrend, even with that rally and rivaling the previous high. That doesn't mean, just because you make the same high does not mean you're making a higher high or you're in a new trend. You're still in a downtrend. Yeah, gold, I mean, it's nothing. It's just flat. And it's flat, man, down 0.39%, you know, after the third highest daily candle close ever. Just down a little bit, whatever. Cool. 26.46.71. And silver. So that PLG chart implying platinum's going higher. Palladium's probably going higher too. That bottom, man. Silver, you know, down 1.19%, but it's all about the monthly on this. You're just waiting. This is something you just hold. You're just holding. You're not in no crazy position, because there are going to be many different assets that outperform the living crap out of silver, but we just know silver is in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. So eventually it'll make it to higher prices. I'm not making the charts interesting, Colin. The charts are making the charts interesting right now. We're just at this rare moment in time, dude, where it's like, take the screenshot, take the picture, because it's not going to last at all. It's so rare, man. We just never, it just 99% of our lives, we just are not at moments where I'm like, it's time to buy. Look, optimum. Doge, optimum. Optimum risk management. Max upside potential. The dream of all dreams. It's just here. It's here, man. And you have an edge. It's hard to believe. Pray for Bitcoin, I guess. But all right, well, I've served my purpose. All I can do is preach the gospel of the traditional technical analysis. Understanding we don't act like we know where an asset's going next. We just know what price action correlation to key levels and structures imply, and it increases our probability from 50%.
AG/NYSE holding 2007 highs.
Silver miner, AG. First Majestic Silver, cool up. Sheesh. Yeah, composite man stuff, yeah. Long extended bottoming base, getting put in at what levels where they bottom it? Yeah, upside potential you can imagine. I mean, we're talking 1246 eventually. This is it, man. Yeah, like the closer you are to 550 to $5, the more optimum it is for risk management. And then you have right here, of course, look, this is G-Dog. I'll bet you money. G-Dog's like, look at it because of this type 2 return, a bullish bat pattern, 1 and 2. Bullish divergence on the second low. Oh my God. It's like, yeah, we're probably going to 838 and then eventually $10 and then 1250 after that. Yeah, you're here. You are here. The low end. This is where you try to go long, chat, where they have reversed it a multitude of times before. I mean, the COVID crash, it was the bottom on the COVID crash. And here they are. Low, lower low, lower low, lowest low, higher low. What? Hold on a sec. Are you kidding me? We put in our first higher low on AGs in August and September. And now we're trading above the 200 simple moving average, trading above the key inflection point from history, where history tells us way higher prices if it does hold successfully. Now, if you get a 550 back test, that'd be freaking nuts too. Dude, you're breaking 650. You closed above it, man. There's tons of upside on AG. Yes. Yeah, GDog doesn't request not good assets. So when I say GDog tipping, I'm like, oh man, everyone's about to gain value here. That's beautiful. Beautiful setup. It's just kind of up off the lows. It's just harder now. Like, what do? You make a stop below 580 at this point, maybe? Yeah. But this is great. This is a long-term, this is a position trade. This isn't something you're gonna own and be out in a week. No. This might take a couple months. You just gotta understand that. I'm in the chat for GDog, the hype king of kings. The Sui, I know, because what do we look at on Sui, man? It's like all-time highs every day. Who cares? Yeah, it's like great, man. It's gone. Like the M shape, spring back test, highest level literally ever. 1272 is the target from here. 263.9, 264, 1272 right there. That's all we got left. You're in price discovery, dude. Nothing here. Exceeding the aggressive harmonic targets. So next target would be 264. Above that, 322 if they ever went nuts. To the 1618 gold mean ratio. So who cares? Like, yeah, this is not like we try not to go to the assets that look like this because there's no action for anyone to take unless they're already in it, and they should probably take in good profit and been like in lottery positions where most of your profit's taken, you've exited most of your position, you're just letting the rest ride to the more crazy targets, the crypto targets. Yeah, so anyway, as you can see on the 4-hour on Bitcoin, just above my head, supply line. There is certainly supply at supply line. As you can see, we are still trading below it. We tested it just as early as an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. Yeah, it can't break it, not yet. It's real. And just above that, you got all that historical resistance. So there's so much work to be done. But even with there are all these levels right here, but above all these levels, blue skies to 69, 71K. It's crazy. So it really is like we're so close yet so far away. So close in price, but overhead resistance and down sloping resistance, we're far away. Yeah, so anyway, I just hope y'all gained some value out of the stream today. Sunday, weekly close. Try to be here for it. And now what we got to see, chat. We got to break the 200. We got to break 63,588. We got to break 64,899. If we do it, the promised land. The golden fields of wheat. The blue skies. I mean, that's it. If not, well, back to 58.4. Because it's either here or here most of the time, straight up and down. So we need to break this. Altcoins are poised and are implying we're going way higher soon, but Bitcoin's going to do its own thing. So, all right. So I'll be back. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Until next time, respect the two.
Gentlemen, in the league.
Hey.
overextended by a lot.